research has been proceeding to develop a line of automation products that establishes new standards for quality, technological leadership, and operating excellence. It's available soon.
Now they deliver to us what will be the next milestone in Chrysler's engineering history.
For a number of years now, work has been proceeding in order to bring perfection to the crudely conceived idea of a transmission that would not only supply inverse reactive current for use in unilateral phase detractors, but would also be capable of automatically synchronizing cardinal grammeters. Such an instrument is the Turbo Encabulator. Now, basically, the only new principle involved is that instead of power being generated by the relative motion of conductors and fluxes, it is produced by the modal interaction of magneto reluctance and capacitive diractance. The original machine had a base plate of prefamulated amulite surmounted by a malleable logarithmic casing in such a way that the two spurving bearings were in a direct line with a panametric fan. The latter consisted simply of 6 hydrocoptic Marsal vanes so fitted to the ambifacient lunar wane shaft that side fumbling was effectively prevented. The main winding was of the normal Lotus O-delta type placed in panendermic semi-boloid slots of the stator, every 7th conductor being connected by a non-reversible tremie pipe to the differential girdle spring on the up end of the Grammys. The Turbo Encabulator has now reached a high level of development, and it's being successfully used in the operation of Nofertrunnions. Moreover, whenever a fluorescent score motion is required, it may also be employed in conjunction with a drawn reciprocation dingle arm to reduce sinusoidal repleneration. It's not cheap, but I'm sure the government will buy it.
Thanks, Bud. Now that we know how the Turbo Encabulator works, let's take a closer look at its diagnosis and service. We have removed the casing to expose the heart of the Turbo Encabulator, the Magneto Reluctance modal interactor. Since little or nothing is known about the principles involved in magneto reluctance, diagnosing faults can be a problem. Connect a DRB2 to the aft end of the MOXIE interrupter using special adapter WUPD2, making sure the osmolality of the phase detractors is not extrapolated. Begin the test by selecting model year, transmission systems, and Turbo Encabulator run test. The most common fault is sigmoid rumbling below the belt line, which the customer will refer to as a burping or even a hiccuping noise. To service this fault, refer to the Turbo Encabulator Diagnostic Procedures Manual and Songbook and perform test TE10. Using the Geiger scale on the DRB2, measure the Roentgen output of the capacitive reactance flux muster. If it is above 10 RGs, replace the unit. If it is below 10 RGs, you will be directed to perform a series of tests that will effectively raise the billable hours for the service department, but will perform no other useful function. All other faults should be treated as if they do not exist, and the customer should be told that the burping or hiccuping is normal and is caused by too much gas in the fuel system. Well, that's about it for this month's Master Tech. Be sure to watch next month when we'll cover ashtray operation, diagnosis, and repair. See you then.
From all of us, see you then. Some fire, huh? Better have those burns checked. I'm not sure this eyebrow is going to grow back in. Maybe you could wear a monocle or a patch. A patch.